Welcome to Filing Up. Credit for the video that you're gonna watch belong to the National Museum of American History as well as USCIS. So today, basically, you're gonna watch interactive video regarding the basic of the government. So we are trying to get you informed for the civic test. It's 100 questions. So this is a really interesting tool to remember these 100 questions because this is really interactive. Okay, today it's going to be about this section is on government basic. Okay, so let's get started.
What does the Constitution do? The Constitution creates the federal government. It says how the federal government works. It creates a government where citizens choose senators and representatives to make laws for the country. The Constitution also protects the basic rights of all Americans. People at the Constitutional Convention wrote the Constitution in 1787. It is the oldest constitution in the world that is used today. What does the Constitution do? Correct. The Constitution defines our system of government.
What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution is the supreme law of the land. All laws in the United States need to follow the Constitution. Sometimes people think a law does not follow the Constitution. They make a case. They take the case to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court can decide that a law is unconstitutional. If that happens, it can't be a law anymore. Everyone must follow the Constitution. The Constitution is the supreme law of the land. What is the supreme law of the land? Correct. The Constitution is the supreme law of the land. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? The first three words of the Constitution are "We the people." The document says that the people of the United States choose to create the government. "We the people" also explains that people elect representatives to make laws. This is a form of self-government. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? Correct. The first three words of the Constitution are "We the people."
What is the rule of law? In the United States, everyone must follow the law. All people and groups must follow the law. Government officials must follow the law. Everyone is equal under the government. This way, the government can protect everyone's rights. The rule of law means that everyone must follow the law. What is the rule of law? Correct. The rule of law means that everyone must follow the law.
Name one branch or part of the government. There are three branches of the federal government: Congress, the President, and the courts. Each branch has a special role. The Congress is called the legislative branch. Congress writes, debates, and makes laws. The President leads the executive branch. The President enforces the laws. The President also represents the United States to other countries. The courts are called the judicial branch. The courts explain laws. They decide if laws follow the Constitution. They also decide if people break laws. The three branches of the United States government are Congress, the President, and the courts. Name one branch or part of the government. Correct. Congress, the President, and the courts are branches of the government.
What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? The system of checks and balances stops one branch of the federal government from becoming too powerful. The United States government is divided into three separate branches. They are the President, Congress, and the courts. Each branch has the power to control some things in the other branches. This way, no person or branch becomes too powerful. For example, Congress makes laws. But the President can veto a law. That means he can refuse to sign it. The law is then sent back to Congress. This is one way the President limits or checks the power of Congress. Checks and balances stop one branch of the government from becoming too powerful. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Correct. Checks and balances stop one branch of the government from becoming too powerful.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? The powers of the United States government are listed in the Constitution. It has the power to declare war. The President can ask Congress for a declaration of war. In 1941, President Roosevelt asked Congress to declare war. Congress voted to declare war. The United States entered World War II. The federal government also has the power to print money, create an army, and make treaties. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? Correct. The federal government has the power to print money, declare war, create an army, and make treaties.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? State governments have the power to do many things. They provide schooling and education. State and local governments provide protection and safety. States give driver's licenses and approve zoning and land use. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Correct. The states have the power to provide schooling and education, provide protection, police, provide safety, give a driver's license, and approve zoning and land use.
Who is the governor of your state now? A state governor is the leader of the executive branch of the state government. The governor's job in the state government is similar to the president's job in the federal government. The governor makes sure that everyone follows the laws of that state. Who is the governor of your state now? Who is the governor of your state now? To find the name of your state's governor, visit nga.org, webpage for the National Governors Association. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalism is the economic system in the United States. It is a market economy. Capitalism means that people, not the government, own most businesses. In the US, businesses decide what to sell. They decide how much money to charge for products and services. Then, people decide what they want to buy. This is called a market economy. The economy is controlled by individual people, not by the government. The United States is a capitalist market economy. What is the economic system in the United States? Correct. The United States has an economic system that is a capitalist economy and a market economy.
Thank you for watching. So our next video is gonna be about the court. Okay, we will play interactive video about the court. See you for our next video, and remember to subscribe.